Welcome back to Shib Kai, everyone. The CEO of Shiba Inu fires every team member before Shibarium. What's going on? Today's Shib news. Since Shiba was first introduced as an online joke, it is known as a meme coin. Dogecoin, another joke coin based on an online meme featuring a Shiba Inu dog, inspired the name of the 15th largest cryptocurrency token. We will discuss the Shiba Inu CEO's decision to fire every team member before Shibarium in this video. What has occurred? Shib News. Please remember to give us a thumbs up, share, and subscribe to the channel in order to view our most recent information on expert analysis and pricing projections for Shiba Inu. Let's get the video started right now. The cryptocurrency market's negative reaction to the prospect of another Fed rate hike has caused the Shiba price to drop 1.5% over the last day. Despite being up 35% since the start of the year, it has dropped 9% in the last week and 24% in the last 30 days to $0.192. Shib has a good possibility of rising later this week, even with today's decline. In order to usher in a new era in which the meme token starts to provide some real use, Shibarium, the Layer 2 network for Shiba Inu, has announced that it would begin its public beta this week. According to Shib's indicators, the meme token is not far from hitting a low, after which it might have a robust recovery. Nearing 30, the token's relative strength index will formally turn oversold, indicating an imminent rally. Similarly, Shib's 30-day moving average has started to decline sharply and is likely to drop below its 200-day average in just 1 week. Traders may now anticipate Shib to start increasing once more, which the Shibarium news will aid with. The introduction of Shibarium will speed up and lower the cost of Shib transactions while also benefiting the small number of apps that are present throughout the Shiba Inu ecosystem, such as shibaswap. As a result, Shib will draw more users and adopters as this ecosystem becomes more alluring to DeFi and other sectors of the cryptocurrency economy. Shib demand will rise as a result, and Shib burning will also rise with the introduction of Shibarium due to the loss of transaction costs. Given that the meme token has recently declined more precipitously than other significant tokens, this will all happen at just the correct moment for Shib. For example, a lot of whales have been taking their Shibs off the market lately. The largest 500 ERC20 addresses in Shib owned almost $694 million on February 8. However, this has decreased to $606 million, a 12.5% decrease. Whale Shib holdings are still significantly larger than they were in mid-January, when they were only $584.5 million, notwithstanding this decrease. This implies that a large number of whales purchased Shib at comparatively high prices, which should keep them from losing money on their sale. This suggests that the coin might stay above its support level of $0.105. Longer term, market optimism for Shib will also rise with the eventual release of Shib, the metaverse. Users will be able to utilize or purchase 10,595 plots of land in this metaverse, which has a Shiba theme. These plots are separated into 4 districts: the Growth District, the Defense District, the Technology District, and the Currency District. Although Shib, the metaverse's specifics are still unknown, its release will undoubtedly raise demand for Shib, which will be useful on the platform. As a result, it's fair to assume that Shib will have a bright future. When Shibarium opens this week, there won't only be a surge, but it will probably increase gradually over the year. According to recent statistics from Changali, the average year-high estimate is $0.162,484, which would be 48% higher than its current price. But sooner or later, Shib holders anticipate even greater increases than this. Some are even waiting for more ambitious goals like $0.01 or even $1. The Shib army enthusiastically embraced the news, and as of the time of writing, the tweet has received over 9,500 likes and over 35,000 retweets. Shib Army believes the overall impact on the Shib meme coin will be positive due to the number of decentralized applications on the Shibarium Layer 2 scaling network waitlist. Furthermore, the token burn process will be much accelerated with the introduction of the Shibarium Layer 2 scaling solution. The Shiba Inu ecosystem will also become more practical rather than solely dependent on conjecture. The second largest meme currency in terms of market capitalization can therefore fiercely compete with other leading digital assets. Satoshi Kusama, the lead developer for Shiba Inu, revealed Shibarium's new website and input system late last month. Kusama warned the Shib army, though, that all of the tokens on the Shibarium public beta are merely for testing, and that investors should be cautious not to fall into scams. The Shiba Inu ecosystem is focused on the eagerly anticipated release of the Shibarium Layer 2 scaling solution. Now that Shibarium Layer 2 is up and running, the Shiba Inu community should anticipate more token burns. More Ethereum-based whales have apparently migrated to the Shiba Inu ecosystem in search of higher returns. Shib is the most popular cryptocurrency owned among the top 100 Ethereum whales, with a 12% market capitalization, according to statistics from WhaleStats, despite the coin's recent price decline. This sum only accounts for around 10% of the altcoins held by ETH whales, since the majority of investors now own more stablecoins. One of the world's largest Ethereum whales began purchasing Shiba Inu for hundreds of millions of dollars a few days ago. A massive cryptocurrency whale just acquired 118,584,194,000 Shib, valued at $1.34 million, according to Etherscan, a blockchain tracking company. Following his most recent transaction, the investor now owns a staggering 19 trillion 81